Hi, I'm Alfie. Now I'm pretty obsessed with the gym. I've probably been training for about 5 years now, which is crazy to think about. And I thought I'd save you guys a lot of work by just compiling a video of everything that I've learned throughout those 5 years to hopefully help you in your gym career as well. Now I'm going to break this video down into three parts that I think are the most important for trying to build your muscle. Number one, your diet. Underrated, overhated, and very often overlooked. Most people don't think the diet is the most important part of their gym career, when in reality it is. Now for your diet, you need to figure out whether or not you want to be in a calorie deficit, you want to maintain, or you want to be in a calorie surplus. For most people, and what I was in, you want to be in a calorie surplus. Don't be afraid of the big word calorie surplus. All this means is you are eating more than your body is expending during the day. Now there's going to be a very minute amount of people who are happy with their weight and don't need to bulk or cut. And for the people who are wanting to lose weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit. So you need to be eating less calories than you are burning in the day. For those people, I highly suggest getting 15k steps a day. If you can only get 10k, do it. If you can only get 5k, do it, but the more the better. What should you focus on with your diet? Now when you go to the gym, you are tearing your muscle fibers, so you're wanting to rebuild those muscle fibers, and in order to do that you need protein. Now the conversion everybody likes to use on the internet is 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, or 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilo body weight. Now find out how much you weigh and use that conversion for you. Now in terms of actual physical food, the best route you can take is single ingredient whole food. Why? Because this will give you the most amount of nutrients, therefore giving you more energy. But I understand if everybody cannot do that. Like me, I remember eating a whole pizza and a thick chocolate shake to try and get my calories in. And if that is the case, then please do it. I'm not saying avoid those foods completely. If you need to eat a pizza to get your calories in, eat that damn pizza. On another note, please remember to have cheat meals. Either Saturday or Sunday or whatever day works for you, have a cheat meal. Now, number two, training. Now training is very dependent on what you want to do and what choices you have. So for that reason, I'll list out a couple of things that you should always keep in the back of your head. The choice of split. Now I do a upper and lower body. You do 2 upper days, 2 lower days. I used to do a push-pull legs, and I used to do a push-pull legs times Arnold split. But as long as you don't train a bro split, you should be alright. Now let's talk about compound and isolation movement. Now for those of you who don't know, compound movements are most likely your bench, your squat, your deadlift, your overhead press, and on some occasions, farmer's carry. And an isolation movement, explained for dummies, is an exercise that trains one singular muscle or one singular joint at a time. So for example, your bicep curls, your skull crushers, whatever. Now compound movements are quite commonly used by the people who are wanting to increase their strength. They are not that bad, but if you want wanting to build muscle, isolation movements are definitely the way to go. Please feel free to test your bench, your squat, your deadlift every now and then, but do not become an ego lifter and do it every single session. Free and fixed weights. This is what is at your disposal. Now I spent the first 3 years of my gym career in my dad's garage, and then spent a year in a proper gym, and now I'm back in somebody's garage. Now the best piece of advice I can give to you, because I don't know what your situation is do your own research. There are plenty of resources, YouTube videos, TikTok videos explaining what the best exercises are, what you have at your disposal. Hopefully in the future I will get some videos explaining these in a little bit more depth. Now another big one for training is your rest time. Your rest times depend completely on what type of trainer you are. Now I'm a bodybuilder, so the ideal rest time for me is around 1 minute to 2 minutes. If you're a power lifter, the ideal rest time for you is 3 to 5 minutes. And if you're looking for muscular endurance, the ideal rest time for you is around 30 to 60 seconds. Now if there is one thing you take away from this whole video, it is this: implement progressive overload into your workout. Now progressive overload is simply the principle of making your workouts harder over time, so then your muscles keep adapting and keep getting stronger. Now there's multiple ways you can use progressive overload, but the way I used it is I picked a weight that I can do 6 reps at. Once I can do 6 clean reps, then I move to 8. Once I can do 8 clean reps, then I can move to 12. And once I can do 12 clean reps, then I change the weight completely. And by clean reps, I mean good form and no ego lifting. Now section number 3 is other. Now there is an array of supplements in the gym community. Some are good, some are bad, some are just trying to take your money. Now the main supplements I would recommend is protein powder, creatine, vitamin D, fish oil, and electrolytes. Now if you are only to have one of these supplements, then I fully recommend creatine. Creatine is the most researched supplement on planet Earth, and if I were to list the amount of benefits in this video, it wouldn't be a video, it would be a movie. Sleep. Please sleep. There's a saying in sleep studies that the best way to cheat at an exam is to get a a good night's rest the night before. And this is the exact same thing for the gym. When you are sleeping, your muscles are recovering and they are repairing, allowing you to push them further the next day. Hydration. It is like we survive on water. I don't know what else to say. For those of you who just drink water at the minute, you are not actually hydrating yourself, you are just drowning yourself. But there are plenty of ways to hydrate yourself. The best way is electrolytes. If you are not wanting to spend your money on electrolytes, that is fair enough. The next best thing I recommend to you is water and salt. You need some sort of electrolyte like salt, aka sodium, to properly rehydrate yourself. Now, I will make a whole nother video about hydration because again, the amount of research behind hydration turns this video into a movie. But the conclusion and the cheapest way is for every glass of water, make sure to take a tiny pinch of salt with it to properly hydrate yourself. And there you go. I hope some of these tips, advice, whatever you want to call it, helped you. And I hope you can implement it into your gym career to hopefully build some big biceps. Now, all the links to my socials will be in the bio with even more advice. And other than that, thanks for coming along. Have a great day. I'll see you guys soon.